presence. Now, remember I told you that this book, or this story is preceded by one called The Demon Seed. Now, let's go back. Right here, his conception was portrayed in Demon Seed as a computer human byproduct. When they say computer human byproduct, they mean a non-African that was made in Babylon, a pale-skinned European. So when we go over here, we click on here, and we put in, let's see, that was Demon Seed. And we go see what this movie is about. Now remember, we studying Rosemary's Baby, but the anomaly took me right to this movie, The Demon Seed. Now, let's see if we can get a synopsis of what this movie is about. Right? It says, child psychologist. Excuse me, y'all. Me and this phone, we be going through a thing. We don't always get along. But at least y'all been able to hear me today. This. Alright. Flip that back around there. Alright, look. Child psychologist Susan Harris, played by Julie Christie, lives with her husband, Alan Fritz Weaver. Right? Now, this don't seem like nothing right now. But for me, Fritz takes me back to wrestling for other reasons. Right? In a home operated by a computer program. Now, this is taking you to the Matrix and artificial intelligence. It says, when Alan invents Proteus 4, an artificial intelligence system capable of advanced thought, Alan's obsession with technology strains his relationship with Susan. Right? Now, the name Susan. Sue Sign. She told me don't deal with that name right now. She said I gotta do that another time. Alright, so here the release date is April 8th, right? 1977. Now this is getting my attention because of the 2 sevens. Now remember, it was a different thing, entirely different thing that was still 1977 we dealt with earlier in the video. So if I was doing this in without going over it with y'all, I will go back to that and determine what it was before I move forward. April is the 4th month. Now we're talking 48. That's 4 years. That's 4 quarters. That's 4 12s. Right? It's 4 12s. Then it says box office, it made 2 million USD, United States denomination. Director was Donald Conwell. Now, let's get to what it say about the plot of the movie a little bit deeper. I'm going to go to the Wikipedia page on the movie. Now, we finna deal with the Demon Seed, and then we're going to go back to Rosemary's Baby, because I got to show y'all how this Obama. Now, let's go for a recap before we get into the Demon Seed. We already determined Barack Obama's birth certificate is a fraud. And I have the lady information, I think on my computer, that proved it was a fraud and it was a big hoax. Right? So I got that. So the birth certificate is non-existent. My allegation is that these movies is telling the story of Barack Hussein Obama. Right? And at this point, I said he was the Demon Seed out of Rosemary's Baby. And studying Rosemary's Baby brought me to this movie called Demon Seed, which furthers the story. Right? Demon Seed is a 1977 American science fiction film. And we went over all that. Right? Okay. So let's go down a little further, see what we see. Okay, now we get into the plot. All right, now it says Harris demonstrates Proteus to his computer sponsors, explaining that the sum of human knowledge is being fed into its system. Proteus speaks using subtle language that mildly disturbed Harris's team. Remember what they've been showing y'all with those artificial intelligence bots? This is it right here. Right? Remember? Proteus speaks using subtle language that mildly disturbs Harris's team. Now I can go and show y'all that. You go over here to YouTube, and then you say strange AI quotes. Okay, we got a 4:37 start time, and we're gonna bring this monkey on home. So, in searching those crests, quick recap. The day I was exposed to the key that led me to the Ankh. Earlier, I found everything on this Ankh except for a couple of things. So I'm going to see if we can't find out what these Hey, y'all all right in there? Alright, so I ran into a little technical difficulty for a minute there. So we're going to go and see if we can't bring this thing on home. So earlier, we was going over the symbols, and we was looking at the Ankh. The only thing I had to find is these two upright arms, right? And what these mean, the pyramids, right? Now, I noticed something about these arms is, unlike normal Egyptian glyph, these are disconnected here, right? And I noticed that there's a similarity in the ends at the top, but this one is a little bit bigger. So that's an incongruence.
Mm-hmm.
But while we was fighting the Conjure War, they was allowed to have whatever kind of government they wanted to have and to celebrate their own self and their own beauty standards.
Mm-hmm.
And we thought that that was excluding us when there is no comparison in us and anybody else in the known universe.
That's right. That's right.
So why in the hell would we give a damn if John Wayne won a motherfucking Oscar? I don't care.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Right?
Go
But,
ahead.
you know, some people felt like, oh, it's racist that John Wayne can get a Grammy, but Sammy Davis can't, because Sammy Davis got the salt of the earth skill set. He's going to get it all of the Grammys. It's not going to be fair.
Yeah, that's right.
He's going to get all of the awards, and then John Wayne in similarly situated characters are going to be without any awards because they trying to develop what Sammy Davis already was born with.
Yeah. So
they trying to activate the one drop of blood that they got on the plantation. Now all these motherfuckers passing and y'all still think that this white people.
Go ahead.
Them niggas is passing. Everywhere you see them big old booty white girls, them niggas is passing. Imitation of life. They passing. If you don't know what the genetic fuck up was, then you don't know what the cleanup looked like. Now I'm just looking at it because hindsight is 2020. It's easier to see what was being done than what is being done in the current.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So they done certain stuff, and then we wondering why we was excluded from everything. We got a double benefit.
Uh-huh.
We was allowed to allow them to ascend, have ascension rights, and pre-karma allowed us to be all rich. In my father's house are many mansions.
Okay.
See, long as you don't let them trick you with this Snyder Act shit, it's an act. It just tell you right in it. It's an act.
Go ahead.
Go look the word act up, and then you understand what I'm talking about.
That's right, Rod.
It's an act. It's a ploy.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. I'm more interested in this motherfucking ADL lawsuit Farrakhan filed for $4.5 billion. That's more important to us than the Snyder Act.
Let's talk about it, Rod. Go ahead.
The Snyder Act is just to make sure that you can float their country, their government, for another 30 days, 90 days, or however many days they can get y'all to sign on for that bullshit. How is it going to even matter when they fiat is about to be gone? What they going to pay you in? Toilet paper?
That's what I'm saying.
They don't got no money. All of that is deception.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't see the deception, you bound to get trapped in it.
And they also said when they signed this Snyder's Act, these natives become citizens still under America. I said, oh yeah,
a citizen is a straw man.
Yeah, that's game.
A citizen is a straw man. They made sure that with the 14th Amendment, and as long as you're trying to be a citizen, you're trying to prove to them you're a Dred Scott 3/5 compromise slave. You deserve servitude because you're not competent to handle your own affairs.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're not competent to handle your own affairs, then they got the right, because they already contracted to take care of the imbeciles in law.
That's right.
The remedy for the imbecile that don't understand law is to find his kindred, his kinsman, his relative, his family member that know what the fuck going on and say, I'm riding with my cuz right here.
That's
I'm riding with my uncle.
That's right.
My granddaddy knew what was up.
That's right.
Right. And so we can't keep these people in power much longer. Right. Because the AI system is telling us that they are running out of the means to artificially float the government. They've been shedding pieces and bits down across the land, but we ain't paying it no attention.
Right.
Right. You got half of corporate America is off work for one reason or another, whether it's a strike, whether it's a supplier bankruptcy issue, Walmart, whether it's GMO removal from the system, burning down those chicken farms and beef farms and shutting down the food industry. Next is the textiles is being shut down because they seasoned ships that was trafficking in children under the pretense of trafficking textiles. All that stuff is falling apart. And Farrakhan just shot the fucking warlord in the head with that filing that lawsuit.
Yeah.
That's an open declaration by the organic people of the land of we ready to face you bitches now.
Yeah.
This shit about to go the fuck down, but y'all still want to be entertained.
That's right.
Everybody want to be entertained. Don't nobody want to be free. Entertain me when I'm free. I don't want no entertainment right now.
Hey, also not to mention that the person that helped pass that act name was Homer Snyder, who is Ash Star Command. So you put it together, man. It seems like everywhere I look, when we getting fingered from the back, it's Ash Star Command is standing behind. Even the Walter Plecker, he Ash Star Command. So it seems like Ash Star Command is always around some kind of way in the back, finandling with the black, working with the black hand, man. To me, that's what I think.
No, they don't work with them. They don't even get along. They don't even. You can't put You can't put one of them in the room with the people that sent the dirty hand.
So
it's not gonna go well.
We got two different fractions working against us. Then Ashtar Command on one hand.
It's look. Ashtar Command is not even participating. They just watching. They just watching. The ones from Procyonis, they just watching. Because if we get free, they get free. They send ships. A lot of the Pleiadian systems was under Enlil's rule off his mama land. So now, all of those places that was once matriarchal, that was turned patriarchal and put in slavery, are going to be free when Earth break free. And the last battleground is called the United States of America.
When you say, when I say Ashtar Command, are you talking about the Pleiadians, or are you talking all the Nordics? I'm talking about the Nordics, the ones that influence.
They just watching. I know exactly who you talking about.
Yeah.
Most of those on the Federation are just watching. Really what it is it's the Earthborn straight up head to head versus Anunnaki. And everybody else is just standing around in the motherfucking stands like niggas do with their cameras while the police beating us to death. That's all they doing. That's why they keep using the term watchers.
Yeah, go ahead.
They not participating. This is the final showdown between Tahuti and Enlil already lost. He been checkmated. Yeah, everybody else is on the sidelines doing this. Yeah. Because they didn't think nobody can beat his pussy ass. I told him not to come down here fucking with the Earthborn, because if mama say knock you out, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. Ain't nothing to talk about. Mama said knock you out. What we supposed to do, L?
Hey, knock you out. Like LL said.
That's it. You gotta go. Mom says you gotta go. You gotta go.
Tell you, Mama said knock you out. Nigga, I'm gonna knock you out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that nigga
now look, it's cycles within cycles.
Yeah.
That's been the same repeat pattern for 6,000 years. Ever since Enlil brought his mirror-verse, inverted genitalia ass wife over here.
Yeah.
And called her the Queen of Earth.
Yeah.
No, the bitch can't call herself that, but you can call her the Queen of the Underworld, and she have to live under the Vatican. Bitch can't sit in Big Mama seat.
Go ahead.
The rules of the game, the rules of the game.
Yeah.
When you see how the game being played, then the rules will tell you what they are, because all you got to do, the ones that's cheating, if you pay attention to the rules they don't break, now you know what rules to use to your advantage.
Yeah.
Because they break some of the rules because they think they can get away with it on the turnabout being fair play. And because we being righteous, they don't think we would turn that shit back around and use it on them.
Uh-huh.
But Big Mama said, well, turnabout fair play. You can defend yourself if they attack you. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But if they don't attack you, then you can't attack them. Right? So that's back to the extension. How did the devil get an extension? We wouldn't stop whooping that ass.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't stop whooping that ass. I don't care which one of the cyclic parts of the story you break down, they was getting bopped upside the head every time.
That's right.
So they didn't think we hard-headed by nature. The ones us over here that they call American country bumpkin Negroes, we hard-headed.
Yeah.
They think that we ain't gonna ever be able to outlearn and outstudy them. But they
Yeah.
got one problem that we don't. They get stuck in dogma,
That's right. Go ahead, Rod.
right? We look over the dogma because it's not tied to a moral compass.
Yeah.
So as long as it's not tied to the compass, it's not even worth the navigation.
Mm-hmm. 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 Hey, so I heard you talk about in-lieu laws. So the war in Israel, man, because people was asking me, man, make sure you ask Rod about the war, what he got, what his perspective. And keep in mind, young people say young L is doing this or that, but me, keep in mind, I take in perspectives because people can say something is 3, and I'm looking at it as 2 on my side. Then if I walk on his side, it's really 3. So I draw a perspective. So just keep that in mind about the young L. I'm a 720.
Look,
Yeah, Rod. Yeah, Rod. I gotta ask you this question, Rod, about the Israel war in Israel, man.
I'm about to get into it.
Hey, so they blow like I know it's like they don't like it's got to be some connection with us because they paying them. The United States paying them off of our backs for what happened to them, and they don't got nothing to do with us. So what, like the man of war in Israel, they sent them all this money, and we still ain't got paid yet. We still broke.
Listen, Israel is the 52nd state.
Go ahead.
Right?
Yep.
And it's not an official state. Like Hawaii is not an official state, nor is Alaska. It's a 49 continental states.
No, it's Texas.
Texas is what they call the Lone Star State because Texas have the right to divide up into as many as 5 nations by separating from the congressional government on the land. Mm-hmm. That shit been already overthrown. So
right, that's right.
But the Israel was created by Britain, France, and the United States to honor the Balfour Declaration of World War I. This all laid out by Albert Pike in Morals and Dogma on how we're gonna know when is it coming to an end.
I told you.
Yeah.